Hello and welcome to another mind-bogglingly average episode of the weekly Deathmatch. This is Overwatch again. Different map, different hero. Gonna be playing Widowmaker, except I'm not. Alright, so this was like my fifth match. I could not play a decent match for shit. I tried playing Mei. I tried playing Hanzo. I tried playing other characters that I no longer remember playing, like Ashe. Wait, hang on a minute. I just did remember Ashe. Anyway, and I could not play a decent game for shit. I was in the middle of playing Widowmaker and playing another shit game, and I kind of changed to Pharah and went a little bit mental. But at least that's how I remember it. I recorded this yesterday. It might actually not be that interesting. So yes, hello, it me. And it was Gamescom opening night last night. So as they say here in the content creation fucking bucket of people, it's free real estate. I've got stuff to talk about, except I lie because I spoke about it on last night's live stream, which nobody watched and I haven't published yet, so actually I don't lie and I can talk about that stuff. Ha ha ha. Aren't I just fucking throwing you around by the neck today? So they announced a bunch of things. I was kind of hoping we'd get a release date for Halo Reach, but there was not one. But you know, because I'm not an entitled whiny gamer, I'm not screeching about that. I didn't really expect, like, they've said it in the past, like, oh hey, it'll be ready when it's ready, so you know, I was just kind of like outward chance hoping. They also announced Shadowkeep. They didn't announce Shadowkeep, they announced that years ago, months ago. Sorry, I'm all over the place. They announced the Season of the Undying, and I I said I probably wasn't going to get the annual pass this time around. I'm going to have to see what the actual content is. If it's the same kind of content as the last year, I still probably won't. But if they're upping the content you get in the annual pass, which it kind of looks like they might be doing, I don't know. I mean, the Black Garden stuff looks interesting. I didn't know what connection it had to like the Darkness and Shadowkeep and the themes of that fucking expansion. I know it's not called an expansion, whatever we're calling it, an expansion. I had no idea what it was until I went and looked it up after the trailer. So in the live stream I was just like, I don't know what the Vex have to do with all of the Shadowkeep stuff, and it turns out quite a lot. So that will be fun, but I don't know if that means that, I don't know, you need to have the annual pass to go into the raid, don't you? And I don't do raids, so maybe it's just because it's the raid and I can ignore that and not worry about it. Anyway, another few things happened at Gamescom. They showed some gameplay for Need for Speed Heat. They didn't really, I don't know, I feel like I was thinking, stop cutting away and just show us a race. Like, if you just show me a straight up race, I can make a decision for myself about what this game's going to be. But it looks like, I said this on the stream as well, but there's no loot boxes, but they are doing time saver mechanics, which means knowing EA, they'll have balanced the entire story progression of the game around trying to, you know, encourage people into spending money on time savers, which means that the base game without buying time savers is going to be a boring grind. So you know, choose your poison, I guess. Loot boxes are bad, and so is that. Maybe just make a fucking game, guys. Be thankful I cut that audio segment off because I went on a big old rant about capitalism. But anyway, WoW Classic is coming out soon, and I'm very excited. It looks like it's coming out on Monday. I assumed it would be Tuesday, but I said this last night on the live stream, and then I didn't go and check. But if it is coming out on Monday evening, then hell yeah, because I'll be able to actually play it because I don't work Monday evenings. So look forward to a stream of that. The stream will probably be full of me being unable to log in because, you know, it's very much anticipated, and I doubt their servers are going to be able to handle it. Despite all the testing they've been doing with layering and all of that stuff, I'm sure there'll still be some issues. Sony bought Insomniac Games, by the way, the people who made Spyro, Ratchet and Clank, Resistance, Spider-Man on PS4. Yeah, they bought those guys. So maybe all of their Oculus Rift VR titles might make their way to PlayStation VR. That would be cool. I know it's kind of a niche wish, but I'm kind of hoping this means that the porting of the Ratchet & Clank trilogy to PlayStation 4 is going to happen that much sooner, because there's not much of a life cycle left in that console, I don't think. And I don't know, I just want to be able to stream it. I know the PS5 will probably be able to stream it and stuff too, but I'm not going to be buying a PS5 on fucking launch day, and I doubt Ratchet & Clank would be ported over on launch day either. I suppose it would be more sensible to hope for a sequel to the Ratchet & Clank reboot that they did, because Ratchet & Clank 2 is probably my favourite in the series, so to have that be reimagined in the same way the first game was would be incredible. But I kind of doubt that they've got much going on apart from Spider-Man 2 right now, which is also fine because Spider-Man is also fucking amazing. They are in my top 5 game development studios. They just make good games. They've made consistently some of my favourite games ever made, so you know, can't really go wrong with that, can you? So now that they're part of the, what is it, Sony Interactive Entertainment Worldwide Studios, god, that's a fucking mouthful. Now they're a part of that, and I'm interested to see what's going to happen with that studio. Does that mean they get more funding, more help from Sony to make like bigger games, more games? I don't know. I mean, they might as well have been owned by Sony already, because apart from Sunset Overdrive and the Oculus Rift titles, I don't think they've done anything off of the PlayStation. I mean, I guess this does mean we're unlikely to see any kind of port of Spider-Man or Ratchet & Clank or anything like that to PC, which is a bit of a shame, but I've got a PS4, so I'm not crying too hard about that. Oh hey, I said I would talk about 222Q for Overwatch, so I had a misunderstanding. I thought it was going to be out in quick play, but it's only out in competitive, so unfortunately... Just kidding. Yeah, I played some comp with it, and it's nice. The game as a whole feels more balanced because the game's kind of designed around that 2-2-2 kind of a thing, and people, you know, swapping off of tanks in the middle of matches and stuff, and like, or just refusing to queue as the roles they should queue as. It all kind of adds up. And when you take that out of the equation, it definitely makes the game feel more cohesive. Unfortunately, it doesn't fix the fact that people are still kind of bellends. Like, the one time me and Reese queued as DPS, we had 2 tanks who just didn't really stop any of the damage, and like, there were loads of snipers, or there was a really good sniper, I guess. And they were just refusing to go barrier, and it was a whole thing. And then they were whinging that they weren't getting healed because the healers were trying to heal us because we kept getting sniped. So yeah, but normally we queue as tanks, and that ends up going pretty well. I play a lot of Roadhog and a lot of Orisa. Those are like my 2 that I feel comfortable playing, but of course, you know, if situation dictates, I do try and play something else. But yeah, I enjoy it. I think it's good for the game. It'll be interesting in quick play, but honestly I think I should just be playing comp anyway. Also Apex Legends. Speaking of comp, I don't really play comp in Apex Legends, but solo queue is a limited time event in Apex Legends, and I've been asking for that for ages, and I was a little annoyed. I was like, oh, it's only a limited time event. Well, I mean, I can kind of see why, because the way the game is designed, not just with the hero stuff, I already knew that was going to be a bit weird, like the hero abilities are going to be team focused, but the way the game's just designed in general, it feels like a lot of the time you land and you're just fucked, especially since they show the first ring as you're about to drop, so it kind of lessens the window of where you should drop. So there's more people dropping in more of a concentrated area, and then if you drop and you don't get a gun and you don't get good gear, you're fucked. And I mean, I don't know why that's more of an Apex specific thing, because, you know, solo queue was a thing in Fortnite when I played that, and that seemed fine. But maybe there's just a few tweaks they could make to the solo queue gameplay. But, you know, I don't know if they really want to spend much time on that or not. I hope they do, just because people are rubbish. Like, make a duo queue as well, so I could just queue with Reese when Liam isn't about. That would be nice. But anyway, my head is still full of classic World of Warcraft. I did go and look it up between audio clips, and it does look like it's coming out on Monday, so oh god, can it be next Monday already? Can it be next Monday right now? just take me there. Country roads, take me home. What do you mean that meme's outdated? Okay. Internet moves fast. That's the end of that match. I won. I had moments of killing lots of people at once and moments of just failing to hit anyone. I was all over the place because I was just really frustrated that it took me 5 games to get a decent game, and then surprisingly I ended up I finished in like 6th, 7th, over and over and over again, and then I just won. And I think I was annoyed about that play of the game because I thought I did better, but I haven't watched this video back, so maybe I didn't do better. I don't know. You can let me know. See you next week.